welcome back to Chaos Head NoaH. Last time, the real Nanami has been revealed to actually have been kidnapped by Nozomi for quite a while now, and I'm just trying to get the timeline right here. That really was her hand? And freaking Rimi got it back? Like, what the fuck? That is fucked up. And ever since then, she was replaced by a delusion. Like, who made the Nanami delusion, I wonder? Was it Rimi? Hello, Nagitona, welcome to the stream. Like, was it Rimi who made the Nanami delusion? And Nanami has apparently been brainwashed by Nozomi, and of course, obviously, you know, she is also a gigalomaniac. And, it looks like Rimi is gonna have to fight Nanami. Meanwhile, Takumi, I don't know how Takumi is still functioning right now, honestly. He was just saying, like, he finally had a breakthrough about his sister. And he was about to reconcile with her, and it was to the delusion freaking Nanami. And she disappeared, and he just went, like, just for a walk, just in a complete, like, death spiral. And he's run into Shogun, and that is where we have left off. Look at him. No wonder he's been mistaken for an old man. He looks super skinny too. Oh man. I've been watching you. Always. Hello, Zarmegas. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Zash. Welcome to the stream. I just wait, so you're right. It had to be like, they must have put the bangle, like, where did they get the bangle? That's true, because didn't they say Nanami had been captured for like several months by this point? So it had to have been the delusion Nanami that Takumi we had seen throughout the game. Right? But then how does the real Nanami know about the bangle? Like, I'm just confused about the timeline, like, when Nanami got kidnapped, because it seemed like she's been there for quite a while. Hello, Shamiya Beatrice, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Shogun seems like a super badass. I feel so sorry for him. I also feel sorry for our Takumi as well. It was the same voice as the time we'd first met. Oh, she was captured a lot more recently. Okay. Was she captured during the game or not? Like, had Takumi given the bangle to the real Nanami? And I'm assuming it was Rimi who created the delusion Nanami. It wasn't that strange voice they had heard at O-Front. Yep. That was Shogun, which is actually Suwa. Who are you? I'm you. And with those few words, I finally understood. The one who envisioned me in a delusion. The one who created me. The one behind God's gaze. But wait, didn't Shogun write that when he was a little kid about the whose eyes are those eyes? So is Shogun also somebody's delusion? Like, no, it couldn't be. So that can't be relating to that. It was you. Yes. He was my creator. The existence who had envisioned me within a delusion. Someone who I could never hope to match up to.
君の名前は
What's your name?
西条匠
Nishijo Takumi. The real me. The original me.
君はいくつなの
How old are you?
君と同い年だよ君の設定とね
The same as you. As far as your backstory goes, that is. 17 years old. Even though he was so small. Even though he was covered in wrinkles. He was only 17 years old.
このままだと世界が死んじゃう
If things stay this way, the world will die. Tell us about this apocalypse. Like, is it what Nozomi is doing, or is it something that they're meddling with that they don't understand? They're going to bring some kind of eldritch abomination into the real world.
NoaH にあらゆる人の心は支配されちゃう
Everyone's mind will be put under the control of NoaH.
だから君に託したんだ
I do wonder what NoaH 1 is. I really wonder what NoaH 1 is. That's why I entrusted it to you. Entrusted? Entrusted what exactly?
意味がわかんないよそんなの僕には関係ない
I don't understand. I have nothing to do with any of this.
頼むよ僕を消して今すぐに消してほしい
Don't you see, Takumi? It's a bit sad, really sad actually, but he literally created you as a hero to save the world. Because he couldn't. Oh, Takumi. I beg you, erase me. I want you to erase me. Hurry. Shogun's wrinkles stirred. He was likely making an expression, but I couldn't see it as anything other than wrinkles shifting on his face.
全部僕のせいなんだ
This is all my fault.
僕が IR2 を妄想しちゃったせいで
Wait, he diluted it into existence? The equation? How would he dilute something into existence, something he didn't even know what it was? Well, because I happened to dilute IR2.
なんとか止めようとしたけど僕はこんな体だから満足に動くこともできない
That's a good point, Void Dweller. I do wonder that. Does that mean Takumi is invincible to, like, the life force drain? Because he himself is a delusion? It could be. Although, I also think, I don't know if a delusion can live without its master. So, if Shogun dies, he'll probably die. I tried my best to stop it. But with my body like this, I couldn't do what I wanted to. Wait, so his body became like that before he started?
それで君を生み出した
So his body was like that before he created Takumi? What the hell? How did that happen? That was when I created you.
君に止めてもらうために。
Wait, are you saying they can even dilute a concept into existence? That is broken. They could dilute that oxygen doesn't exist. Then may as well and just kill everyone in the planet and like destroy the universe. Yep, he created him to stop it. I just hope there's a way to cure him. To have you stop it.
そんなの知らない。僕は君のコピーだけど、僕はやりたくない。
Well, yeah, diluting a human to existence is one thing. That's like making an extra person. But like literally changing reality, like changing the very fabric of reality, like changing how particles interact. Like not just creating new particles, or basically maybe taking them from things that don't really make a difference. But like, dang. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Ash. That Gigalomaniacs would create the attractor fields in Steins Gate. That really does follow through. Given how the attractor fields worked, it would make a lot of sense. I do wonder if reading Steiner is has to do with IR2 in some way. I know nothing about any of that. Just because I'm your copy doesn't mean I want to do the same things you do. I wonder why Shogun didn't like take him under his wing or something and like train him.
コピーだけが苦しまなくちゃいけないなんて、そんなの嫌だ。
If the copy is the only one who has to suffer, I don't want to be the copy. I mean, look at him. You can clearly see he's suffering, too.
死なせてよ。
Just let me die.
君はコピーじゃない。もう一人の僕だ。
You're not a copy. You're another me. I mean, seems kind of like semantics.
つまりコピーじゃないか。
Yeah. In other words, a copy.
君のしてることはすごく残酷だ。
Do you realize how horrible what you're doing is? I mean, he did it as a last resort to try to save the world, man. You have every right to be angry, but you should definitely understand why he did it. It was the only option he saw he had.
悪かったって思ってる。
I know. And I could never apologize enough.
でも他に方法はなかった。
But there was no other way.
今世界の命運は君にかかっていると言っても過言じゃないんだ。
It is no overstatement to say that the fate of the world rests on your shoulders.
だから
That's why.
そんなの
Why?
そんなのリミに頼めばいいじゃないか。
Because, dude, you're like freaking... He created you to be a badass. You have like second level hyperresonance and shit. You're like an order of magnitude above a normal Gigalomaniac. Why can't you just ask Rimi to do it?
知り合いなんでしょ。
Your acquaintances, after all. Acquaintances. I'd said that on purpose. I didn't want to think they were lovers or good friends. You jealous? Even though, like, what happened with Rimi? Ooh, oh, really? Did I get on like a Rimi route? And so, only then did I realize my feelings. I was jealous of the original me. That was rich. Well, I mean, that's a natural reaction, I'd imagine, to be like, because, you know, you were created in his image, and like, to, so it makes sense to be jealous of him. That was rich, coming from a delusionary existence. What a fucking disgrace. I couldn't believe myself. There was not knowing your place, and then there was this. My own feelings made me want to throw up. My emotions continued to spiral. I wanted to die.
Rimi はナナミを助けに行って逆に捕まっちゃったんだ。
God damn it. Nanami too strong. Rimi left to save Nanami, but was imprisoned instead. Huh? Oh boy, and here he's gonna find out that the real Nanami did have her hand cut off and is still fucking captured. Oh boy.
リミはね、僕を救おうとしてくれていた。
Oh. Rimi, well, she tried to save me.
その理由は
The reason being,
君も知っているよね。
one you should already know.
あれは空。
Ooh, is this a flashback? It's probably a memory that he implanted into Takumi from his own childhood. Is that the sky?
あの空は
That sky.
どうしてあんなに泣きたくなるくらい青いのかな。
Why is it so blue that it makes me want to cry?
それを望んだから。
Ooh. Ooh. Wow, that's a fucking terrifying thought. My god. Wow. Wow. Ooh. I got goosebumps, man. Oh my god. It's like, really, wow, that's giving me the same feeling as a good SCP. My god. Because someone wished for it to be.
私は望んでない。
Reminds me of that one SCP about color in black and white. I didn't wish for it.
僕が望んだんだ。
Wow. No, but I did.
ここは君の心象世界であると同時に僕の心象世界でもあるから。
Because this place is your image world, but at the same time it is mine as well. Rimi turned towards me. Oh, is this me? Is this, oh, well, this is a memory. I don't know who's talking now. Is this Shogun or Takumi? She stared at me, her face deeply puzzled.
あなた誰？ここには私以外はいないはずなのに。
Wait, what is going on? Is this like her dream? Did Shogun go inside her dream? Who are you? There shouldn't be anyone here other than me.
あなたは
you another me?
違うよ。
No.
だったら誰？
Then
どうやってここに来たの？
who are you? How did you come here?
私の心の中だよ。ずっと暗闇しかなかった。光は
Oh my
私に
god.
当たるスポットライトだけ。
Oh my god. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh my god. 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 My god, OG Takumi was such a fucking romantic. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. This is the inside of my heart. Here, there has never been anything but darkness. The only light was the spotlight shining down on me.
それなのに、あなたが来た途端に暗闇がなくなって空ができた。
I know, right, Sash? What happened? A rigid OG Takumi was a fucking Giga Chad here. Like, oh my god. And yet, the moment you arrived, the darkness vanished, and the sky appeared.
妄想がシンクロしたんだ。君の力がとても強かったから。
Oh my god. I am shipping friggin' Shogun and Rimi so fucking hard. Oh my god. Oh my god. Our delusions synchronized. Something that was only made possible by your immense power.
そう。
Oh. I really want to hear her backstory. That's true, Zash. It's possible. Rimi looked up at toward the sky once more. It was crystal clear, azure sky.
私、本物の空、見たことないんだ。
I've never seen the real sky.
私って人格が生まれた時なのね。もう暗い部屋に閉じ込められてた。
Hello T, welcome to the stream. Oh, wait, what is this? What does this mean? Does she have like multiple personalities? When the current me was born, the current personality, I had already been locked in a dark room. Hello T, welcome to the stream.
心の中も外も闇しかなかった。
There was nothing but darkness, both inside and outside my heart.
そこからは絶対に出してもらえないの。
This has got to be the prologue talking. Like, seriously. Like, I remember how poetically, like, Takumi spoke in the prologue, and I gave him a really different voice. Like, my god. I've never been allowed to leave that place. So she was also experimented on, I think it seems like.
私今死のうとしてたんだ。
Oh God. Oh God. Just now, I was trying to die.
心を自殺させるの。
Oh God. Oh God. Holy shit. Is anyone else getting the parallels with Shogun and Rimi to Ayase and Takumi? They both saved. They saved the girl each time for stuff related to this. To make my heart kill itself.
きっとこれまでの私もそうしてきたと思うし。
I'm sure all the previous me's have done that too. So yeah, she's been through some heavy trauma. She definitely has been experimented on. Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause we know that she was experimented on because of Nozomi. Like they said, like they had her at one point. Did Takumi like rescue her from Nozomi?
でもせっかくあなたが空を持ってきてくれたから。
God. Oh my God, oh my God. But since you brought the sky to me,
この光景を記憶に刻んでおいていいかな。次の私がまたこうして想像できるように。 well, yeah, maybe Zash, but like either way. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God. The story is currently just being catapulted up my internal rankings here. Would it be okay if I carved this scenery into my memories? That way. Oh God. The next me can envision it.
死にたいの？
Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Do you want to die? Oh God. Yes.
本当の空を見てみたいとは思わないの？
So yeah, she's captured at this point. Still. Oh God. Oh God.
Don't you wish to see the real sky?
ね
Say,
え、空って本当にあるのかな。
such an incredibly romantic scene that you would never in a million years guess is in the same freaking story as some parts earlier in this. Like, seriously. Takumi, you may be an exact copy of Shogun, but you are completely different people. Oh my god. Is there really a sky out there?
あるよ。
Hello, Mystery Theater. Welcome to the street.
There is.
でも現実の空はこの空よりも汚れてる。
But the real sky is far more polluted than this one.
どこにある？
Where is it?
あの空はどこにあるの？
That sky. Where is it?
君が望めばどこにでも。
Oh my god! Oh my god! How is he so fucking hot? Seriously, what the hell? My god. Oh my god. I am getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps, you guys. Oh my god.
Wherever you wish for it to be.
望んでいいの？
Is it okay for me to wish for it?
もちろんだよ。
Of course it is.
どうやって望むの？
Void Dweller, what can I say? When he's got the Riz, he's got the fucking Riz. Cheers. And cheers. How do I wish for it?
光は電磁場の波。その振動現象を人の視覚は色として捉えるんだ。
Light is composed of electromagnetic waves. The oscillations of these waves are what people perceive as color.
自分のデッドスポットに望む色を当てはめてごらん。そうすれば。
No, Void, because Kinzo did many, many bad things. Kinzo was an asshole. He's teaching her how to do it.
If you apply the color you desire to your own dead spots,
君の望む世界の色を作り出せる。
you can create the color of the world you desire.
世界は君の望みに応えてくれるよ。
The world will meet your wishes. Several days, even months, perhaps, had then passed since that encounter. And one day, Rimi had come to my hospital room.
Here we go. Okay, more. Here we go. Alright, backstory.
She and I were fellow patients at the same hospital. Fellow possessors of something that transcended human understanding. The power of gigolomania. An attribute we're unsure whether to abhor or take great pride in.
お兄、お客さんだよ。
Big bro, you got a visitor.
ねえねえ、誰？彼女さん、いつの間に。
Oh my god. So, who is she? Is she your girlfriend? Did you get one of those?
やるね、お兄ってば。
Way to go, big bro! Hell yeah, she is. Or at least I hope she is.
また会えたね。
We meet again. I do wonder that too, Void. I'd like to think he does.
She was deeply haggard. Her skin was morbidly pale.
Really? So she was like that too. She's like all old and wrinkly too. But then how does she... Oh no. Is the Rimi we know also a delusion? Oh god.
Her skin was morbidly pale. Her hair was dry and neglected, growing according to its own whims. Her fingernails were cracked. Her eyes constantly squinted as if dazzled by a brilliant light.
本物の空は見られた?
Were you able to see the real sky?
Yes. Oh, this is so fucking peak!
Oh, Shodown.
Oh, right.
Nanami, who had been watching us talking, suddenly clapped her hands in apparent remembrance.
ナナ、お洗濯してこなくちゃ。リミさんでしたっけ？どうぞごゆっくり。
Oh my god, this is so precious! Oh my god! Oh my god! There's gotta be a way to cure Shogun. I really don't want him to die. I've got to go do the laundry. What was your name, Rimi-san? Well, you two have fun. He's gotta live. He's gotta live. He's gotta live. He's gotta live. Oh, he's gotta live.
Nanami left the room. Rimi and I vacantly watched her depart. Rimi then turned back towards me.
匠はいつから入院してるの？
Here we go. The original backstory. How long have you been hospitalized, Takumi?
5年ぐらい。
Alright, here we go. 5 years.
About 5 years.
退院の予定は？
Is there an estimate on when you'll be able to leave?
ないよ。僕の余命はあと2年ぐらいだと思うし。
So they weren't childhood friends at all. Oh no. Takumi, you can do anything, right? Please save him. Please.
No, I have about 2 more years until I die.
私はあなたのおかげで頑張ることができた。
Thanks to you, I was able to hang on.
終わりなんて絶対にないと思ってた。でもあなたが教えてくれた空を見るまで頑張ろうと思った。
I thought it would never end. But even so, I told myself to keep going until I could see the sky you told me about. Oh, this story is so good!
そしたら急に外に出してもらえ
Takumi did it!
た。用済みになったって言った方が正しいかもしれないけど。
Oh god. Takumi, did you do something to get her out? If they did that void, I'd imagine they would die from abusing their power too much. But hopefully Takumi can reset Shogun's lifespan. I will be so fucking sad if he dies. And he might die in every other ending but the true ending, but I really hope he doesn't die in the true ending too. But then, all of a sudden, I was allowed to leave. Though it's probably more accurate to say I'd served my purpose.
そう。
I see.
私はあなたに救われたの。
At the end of this story, I want Shogun and Rimi to just go off into the sunset together. They deserve the whole fucking world. You saved my life.
だから今度は私があなたの力になりたい。
I never imagined the story would get this romantic. I never imagined. Like, with some of the scenes that were earlier in this fucking story, I never imagined they would get this romantic. So this time, I want to pay you back. I want to be your strength. I mean, yeah, in real life, that's probably what might happen, Void.
そんなの気にしなくていい。
You don't need to worry about that.
わざわざ僕に会いに来なくてもいいよ。
I totally get what you mean, Sash. It is a wonderful surprise. A wonderful, wonderful surprise.
You don't have to go out of your way to see me.
君にはこれから普通に生きてほしい。
Oh my god. He's gotta live. He's gotta live. Please don't die. Please don't die. And I know he's probably gonna die in, like, the non-true endings, but I will be so fucking sad if he does it in the true ending. I mean, given the way the story was going, Mystery Theater, it didn't look like any of them would end romantically so much as though it would be focusing on those characters and maybe like a hint of romance towards the end. Mystery Theater, that's what I was getting from the story. Because there's been very little romantic feelings between Takumi and any of the girls, except, like, again, Ayase is the one I got the most of the vibe, romantic vibe from. But, and, like, with the whole, like, emphasis on perverted stuff rather than, like, romance and love. But this... Oh, this is my fucking crack.
From now on, I want you to live a normal life.
普通の生き方なんてわからないから。
But I don't know how to live a normal life. Rimi's past. Oh, Rimi's feelings.
Rimi's resolve.
My chest tightened as I remembered them all.
なんでリミは僕に近づいてきたの。
Why did Rimi approach me?
彼女は君の近くにいることで、君の行動、君に接触してくる人間のことを監視して、君を覚醒させないようにしていたんだ。
Prevent him from awakening. Wait, so Noah added character roots? Really? So they weren't in the original? Well, that's odd.
Her being close to you allowed her to watch over your actions. People who would come into contact with you, as well as prevent you from awakening.
Wait, so they don't want him to awaken? Doesn't he have to awaken to save the world?
彼女を恨まないであげて。彼女はただおせっかいなだけなんだ。
Please don't resent her for that. She's just a hopeless meddler after all. A tinge of sadness appeared in Shogun's voice.
巻き込みたくなかった。彼女は僕がどれだけ
Oh
思
my
っても
god.
聞いてくれなかった。
I didn't want to involve her, but no matter how hard I tried to keep her away, she wouldn't listen.
She feels like... Oh my god.
勝手に僕に恩義なんか感じて。
Oh, I see. Rimi didn't want him to awaken, but he has to awaken to save the world. But yeah, she cause to save Shogun's life. I see. Because it would chip away at Shogun's life if he awakened, which is one of the most romantic things. She's literally dooming the world because she doesn't want Shogun to die. And, like, oh my god. Oh, wow. We gotta learn more about Rimi's past, like, from her own perspective eventually. It's like, and more about Takumi's past too. I hope that Shogun loved his sister. I hope he did. I wonder, Nanami's had to have been in on this. Because she knew him from the hospital. And I'm assuming Rimi created the Delusion Nanami.
Despite everything I said to her, she felt that she was indebted to me. She truly is a hopeless meddler.
Rimi and Nanami wa dare ni tsukamatte no?
Who's holding Rimi and Nanami captive?
Project NoaHの責任者。すべての黒幕。野瀬源一。
Yeah, it is a horribly selfish thing to do. You're absolutely right. But it is a very human thing to do. And, like, shows the depth of her feelings. Now, keep in mind, Mystery Theater, that Rimi, like, if you listen to what she said, she doesn't know the world. She was abused and kept locked up her whole life. So she has no love or really too much of a concept of the world. Shogun is her world. From her perspective. So it's selfish, yes, but it's also very human. And from her perspective. And completely understandable why she feels that way from her perspective. It's not like she had a normal upbringing. At least I don't think, based on what they're suggesting.
The one in charge of Project NoaH. The mastermind behind it all. Nozomi Genichi.
Fucking kill him. Oh my god. So, yep, he is the supervillain here. Yep. Takumi, you and your dad need to go and save them.
He's also the one who captured and tortured Rimi in the past.
それなのにリミはナナミと僕とそして君を助けるためにあの男のところへたった一人で乗り込んでいっちゃった。
And yet, despite all the suffering he's put her through, Rimi went to confront that man alone. Also, she could save me, Nanami, and you.
I wonder how Takumi found out about OG Takumi, about how Shogun found out about Nozomi and stuff. Oh, probably from Rimi, I imagine. No, Void. I don't know how you got that.
And yet, despite all the suffering he's put her through, Rimi went to confront that man alone, so she could save me, Nanami, and you. A voice echoed within my head. It uttered the words of a Rimi I didn't know. Words she had spoken to Shogun.
Oh, that cell phone.
リミ
Rimi.
私
Yeah, it's me.
実はちょっとした報告があります。
Truth is, I have something to report.
ナナちゃんをこれから助けに行こうと思って。
I think it's time to go and save Nana-chan now.
やめるんだ。
Do not.
君はあの男ノロゼとはもう会いたくないでしょ。
God. Oh, man. Wow, what characters, what a story. It's also his ringtone. Oh my god.
I know you don't want to see that man again. Norose.
私って信用されてないな。平気だってば。
You don't trust me, do you? I'm telling you, it'll be fine.
昔の話だしね。
Besides, that's all in the past.
そもそも私の感情とナナちゃんを助けることとどっちを優先させるかなんて決まりきってることだよ。
If I have to choose between my feelings or saving Nana-chan, I think it's pretty obvious which I'm gonna pick. She is so fucking badass! Oh my god! Despite everything, she's... Oh my god. Save your future sister-in-law.
ナナミを助けるのもプロジェクトノアを止めるのも僕のやるべきことだ。君はそこまでしなくていいんだよ。
Yeah, I am definitely convinced, Nagitona, that Shogun forgot to... He put friggin' charisma as the dump stat of Takumi when he was creating him. He was like,
There cannot be another Giga Chad Takumi in this world. That is a responsibility I cannot take.
and like, oh my god.
Saving Nanami and putting an end to Project NoaH is my responsibility. You don't have to go that far.
言ったでしょ。私はあなたの力になりたいって。
Like I told you, I want to be your strength.
それにタクには関わらせたくないの。
It's almost like they're his parents. But also, I don't want to drag Taku into this.
おせっかいだね。
Ever the meddler, aren't you?
Oh god, he's gotta live.
そうかもね。あなたにしか言われたことはないけど。
Maybe. Though you're the only one who says that about me.
ねえ、ちょっとだけ語っちゃっていいかな。
Hey, is it okay if I tell you something? It won't take long.
タクにね、いろいろひどいこと言っちゃったんだ。
I told Taku a lot of awful things.
しかもそんなことしておいてすごく自分勝手なんだけど。
And, well, I know it's selfish to say this after everything I've done.
私、彼と一緒に過ごした時間はとっても楽しかったって思っちゃってるんだ。
All the time I spent together with him. It was all really, really fun. Yeah, we heard this conversation.
何もかもが妄想でまみれたまやかしでしかなかったのに。
I bet for her, it was like the experiences that she never got to have with Shogun. Because he's in the hospital. Even though it's all make-believe. Even though it's all steeped in delusions.
学生生活も
Yeah, she never really had a school life, did she? I mean, school life.
あの学校に 私やタクが通っていることも、
Taku and I going to that school,
大地と友達だっていうことも、
being friends with Daichin,
私がタクと一緒にいようとしたことも、
me trying hard to stay by Taku's side,
タクの存在そのものも、
and even Taku's existence itself.
タクってどうしようもないくらい情けなくて、どうしようもないくらい弱くて、きっと
Yep.
普通の女だったら見向きもしないような男の子なんだよ。
Taku is so helpless, weak, and pathetic. He's the kind of boy a normal girl would never even look at, let alone go near. But she's going. I can I say, I love this subversion of so many other stories like in this genre, with like an otaku main character, in that every girl that goes near him has an absolute definite reason for getting close to him. And it's so cool. I really think that's cool. Like, it's never just like, oh my god, I fell in love with your perverted charm. It's like, no, like, I've seen in a lot of other stories, like, every single one of them has like a legitimate separate reason for getting close to him. And like for things like they need him for something. And I just think that is really, really fascinating, and like just an incredible subversion of what you usually see in these types of stories. He's the kind of boy a normal girl would never even look at, let alone go near.
私の心には
And now we know why she's saying this.
楽しかったっていう気持ちがあるの。
Yeah. And yet, despite it all, my heart tells me how fun it was.
なのに、私の心にはもっと一緒にいたかったっていう気持ちがあるの。
Despite it all, my heart tells me how much I wanted to spend more time with him.
この気持ち
I know
って
there is no such thing as that void dweller. I was just like kind of making fun at like what happens in a bunch of other stories. What do these feelings mean?
インプリンティングのようなものかもしれないね。
Yup. She's his fucking mom.
It might be something similar to imprinting.
本能っていうことかな。
Yup.
それって
Yup.
ちょっとロマンチックかも。
Like it's something instinctual? That'd be surprisingly romantic.
君が楽しかったなら、きっと彼も楽しかったと思うよ。
If that all made you happy, I'm sure it must have made him happy as well.
そうだといいな。
If that's true, that'd be really nice.
私はタクと似たようなものだから。
Because Taku and I, we have a lot in common.
肉体が妄想から作られた存在。
What?! I was fucking right, wasn't I? That is true, Zash. Oh god. And that is true, Mystery Theater. It sucks that he keeps getting hurt. Oh my god, did the original Rimi die? Like I thought! Oh god! A body created through delusions.
人格が妄想から作られた存在と。
Is the original Rimi dead? And a personality created through delusions.
どっちも変わらないでしょ。
They're not so different, are they?
だからタクのこと。
So she's the same. Oh my god. Oh wow, she was about to fucking murder him. That's why I couldn't bring myself to erase him.
消さなくちゃダメだって思ってたんだけどね。
Oh wow, this changes things a lot. Oh my god. So she's also freaking second level hyperresonance. Even though I convinced myself that I had to.
でもいつの間にか感情移入しちゃったみたい。
I guess I grew attached to him at some point.
タクにはごく普通に暮らしていってもらいたいの。
Oh my god. What happened to the original Rimi? Did she die? I just want him to live a normal life.
私はタクミもタクも
Yep.
助けたい。
Oh god, what happened to the original Rimi? Oh god. I want to help both Takumi and Taku.
ねえ、タクのことはそっとしておいてあげて。
So please, leave Taku out of this.
そういうわけにはいかない。ノア2を破壊するために彼は必要だよ。
I can't do that. He has to destroy NoaH too.
私が何とかするから。
I can take care of that.
君はそんなことしなくていい。
You don't need to do that.
君こそごく普通に暮らしていくべきだ。
You should be the one to live a normal life.
さてと、そろそろ切るね。
Well, I've got to hang up now.
リミ、やめて。
Rimi, don't!
本当に大丈夫だって。あなたは何も心配しないで。私が全部決着をつけてくるから。
I'll be fine, really. You don't have to worry about a thing. I promise I'll put an end to everything myself. Okay?
タクミ。
Takumi?
After it was already too late, Rimi's words sank into my heart. She really was a hopeless meddler. Why did she have to keep fighting so hard? Why did she have to keep acting so selflessly?
Takumi, now is the time. You awaken and you save her. And save Nanami.
Why did she have to keep acting so selflessly?
私はタクの味方だから。
Because I'm on your side, Taku. Olga, you missed a lot.
Memories of Rimi all came back to me. Memories of the short time we'd spent together until now. Memories of the feelings that had hidden behind every word she said.
私が一緒にいてあげる。
I'll stay by your side.
Over this past year and a half, if I had to summarize what I'd done, it'd mostly be ESO, RMT, and AeroJ. I devoted myself entirely to those things, all while staying shut inside my base. I'd barely gone to school, and I really tried to talk to anyone. Born into this world, I'd lived as though I were dead. But for the past month or so, that had changed. And even though as a result of this I'd been lied to,
朝一緒に学校行って。
We'll go to school in the morning.
she had stayed by the side of someone like me.
学校では休み時間にどうでもいいこと話して。
talk about whatever comes to mind in between classes.
She had given me peace of mind when I was quivering in fear.
お昼休みは一緒にご飯食べて。
Eat together at lunchtime.
She had supported the failure that I was, encouraged me.
夕方一緒に帰って。
Then at the end of the day, we'll head back home.
She had embraced me.
帰るついでにたまにどこかのお店に寄ったりして。
Sometimes stopping by a shop or two on the way back.
She had taught a delusionary existence like me, the warmth that humanity held.
タクの部屋でちょっとだけおしゃべりして。
Then when we do get back, we'll chat for a bit in your room. It's possible, Zash.
She could have erased me, and yet she had tried to protect me.
それでまた明日ねって手を振って別れて。
And then when we're all tuckered out, we'll say goodbye with a nice wave and a see you tomorrow.
She had made memories with me.
そんなのでいいなら私いくらでもしてあげるよ。
If you're fine with that, I can definitely go the distance.
In my 1.5-year long life, I could still vividly remember the time I had spent with her even now.
そういうの結構憧れなんだ。
I've always wanted to be that person for someone.
Rimi's little gestures, Rimi's scent wafting from her hair, Rimi's little sighs and the sound that came from them, Rimi's glimmering eyes, Rimi's cheerful voice, Rimi's tender warmth. I see. I was in love with Rimi. How disgusting was that?
What a freak. That is the least disgusting thing you've ever done, Takumi. Seriously? Really? Fucking really? 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 Fucking really, dude? What is your threshold, man? Like, fucking hell. You can't be serious.
A wry smile crept onto my face in response to my own creepiness. A delusionary existence falling in love?
I mean, she is too, is what she said. Didn't you just hear what she said? She's also a delusion.
Were feelings of love something that a delusionary existence could feel? Or were they a mere illusion? I really didn't know, but I wanted to be true to those feelings.
Hell yeah.
Rimi saw me as a friend. There's no way she saw me as someone of the opposite sex. Besides, an otaku freak like me wouldn't go well together with her. But even so, even if she didn't love me back, even if it was just for my own satisfaction, even if I was just a delusionary existence, I at least wanted to do something for someone, for Rimi, before I disappeared. It was disgusting that a disgusting otaku freak would fall in love. It was disgusting that disgusting delusionary existence would fall in love. But so what? Even if it was disgusting.
It's not disgusting to fall in love with someone your age, and this is like, seriously.
Even if it wouldn't go anywhere, I didn't want to brush these feelings away as mere illusions and delusions. The memories of this past month were both Rimi's and mine, mutually recognized between us both.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we're going with this, yeah.
Even the rest was just make-believe. These memories, and the feelings born from them, were real.
世界を救ってほしい。
I want you to save the world. So Shogun said. I shook my head.
僕は勇者じゃない。人間でもない。
I'm no hero. I'm not even human.
そんな僕に世界を救えとか何を考えてるの？
What are you thinking? Asking someone like me to save the world?
He literally created you for that purpose.
君には本当に悪いと思ってるけど、君にやってもらうしかないんだ。
I know how terrible it is to ask this of you. But there's no other way.
自分に謝るなんてバカみたいだ。
Apologizing to your own self? Do you realize how stupid that sounds? I glared at the real me. The real me caught the fake me's gaze.
僕は君が嫌いだ。
I hate you!
僕は君が羨ましいよ。
I envy you.
僕は世界のためになんか頑張らない。
I won't do it for the sake of the world.
世界を救うとか、そんなことどうでもいい。
I couldn't care less about saving the world. I'd be the one to give meaning to my birth.
ただ、
Fuck yeah.
僕はリミを
Woo!
助ける。
Yes! Takumi got his groove back for fucking real.
But I will save Rimi.
ありがとう。
Thank you. Now, could I have directions to Nozomi?
Like that. I could imagine him just saying that.
The sounds around me started coming back. More and more oil was being poured on the fires of chaos. It had already become a riot.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. Everyone's going nuts. Lucia, welcome to the stream.
I was hit with the smell of blood. Around me, I heard the sound of screams, shouts, moans, and mechanical noises sounded almost like audio feedback. It all poured together and overflowed across the crossing.
Yes! Yes! Do it!
Tell me how to get a D sword.
君はすでにそれを知っているはずだよ。
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Woo! Yeah! We're gonna do it right here, right now!
You should already know how. My gaze moved upward, looking for the silhouette of a sword blending into the scenery. Rocks were thrown around, canisters of tear gas made smoke rise from the ground. And people from every direction crashed into me time and time again. In the center of it all, I focused and sought the sword I had once seen from the roof of Ofront. It had to be visible already. Without a doubt, it had to be here somewhere.
Is it in this screenshot? This looks like a real picture here. A real photo.
Lost amid the scenery. My D sword is always right beside me. Now, seize it!
There it is.
見つけた。
Found it. On the building to the right of 107 was a vertical billboard, and when I looked toward it, I saw the shape of a sword.
Hell yeah, crystal sword.
Anxiety seeped into me. I swallowed back my saliva. When I had looked from the roof of Ofrund, I have been able to perceive its shape. But in the end, I hadn't been able to physically grasp it.
自分の意志を強く持つんだ。迷っちゃダメだからね。
Hold on to your will to find it. You mustn't waver.
君にはもう剣を手に入れる資格は十分にある。
You're already more than capable of awakening your D-sword. I extended my hand as soon as I stood in place. In order to save someone dear to me, I had to get it no matter what. No matter what! I gritted my teeth. This wouldn't be like last time. My mind was surprisingly calm. I wasn't afraid. I couldn't be afraid. But it wasn't that I was keeping a cool head. Emotions simmered and boiled inside me. I had something I needed to do.
掴むんだ。
Grasp it! 107 was about 100 meters away, and upon overlapping my fist with the sword, I grasped it.
Come on!
Even though I should have grabbed an empty spot in the air, there was something there! It was neither hot nor cold, neither hard nor soft. Keeping my hold on it, I drew it closer to me. Ripples surfaced across the air, and from within those ripples it slid free.
Yes! Oh yeah! Hell yeah, he gets a fucking CG.
All too long to be called a sword, delicate enough to shatter at a moment's notice. Pervaded with phantasmal elegance, lacking any meticulous features, absent of all garishness, with an immaculate malice, capable of swallowing one's soul whole, on which belonged an awe-inspiring beauty. Linking with my exalted heart, the design of the sinister flames on the handle flickered. I didn't even feel an ounce of weight. Rather, it was as if it was an extension of my arm, as though it had been there from the very beginning, as though it was part of my own body. It didn't feel like I was holding a sword. So this was a D-sword. I grasped it firmly with both hands. I should have been able to real boot it now. I got to be mutually recognized by my surroundings. The sword would be brought forth into reality. As for how to do it, I didn't know. I simply desired it. I shouted with my heart for it to become reality. All hesitation within me was gone. Ah! The D-sword, as if answering my call, started faintly shining. The flame pattern on the hill transformed to real flames, flames which simply enveloped the sword. And yet I felt no heat. Soon enough, those flames were swallowed by the entirety of the sword's body, and...
Woo! Yeah!
together with a fierce impact, the D-sword shone with a crimson light! A number of the people around me were surprised by my sword. However, it was only a handful of them. Only a handful were left dumbfounded by its appearance. The others were too focused on punching and kicking each other. The riots didn't seem to be stopping anytime
こ
soon.
の暴動を引き起こしているポーターたちを探すんだ。彼らを持つ機会を破壊すれ
Yes!
ば
Yes!
バイオリズムの高騰に収まる。
Come on! Do a guided scatter shot!
You must find the porters causing these riots. If you destroy the devices they hold, the heightened biorhythm should be alleviated.
ポーター
Porters?
ノア2の端末としての存在。
Those who exist as terminals for NoaH 2.
君はすでにそのヒントを見てきたはずだ。
You yourself should have seen that hint already.
君の頭の中にそれは記憶として刻まれている。
It should be carved into your mind as memories. I called forth all that I had seen.
Back to Ayase. Flying cross, flying cross, and now the promised will. Wait, why is he there? Why is Sua there? Oh no, this was a flashback, sorry.
So you're finally showing yourself. Now I just gotta grab onto you and never let go.
It must be so hard.
Faithworks Limited. Never heard of him?
Nanami. Give it back. Give my bangle back! Sanitation reporters.
0.62メガ GE ハイスコアです。
Well, yeah!
Location L28. 0.62 mega GE. The highest score yet.
Hello, Woo Woo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, why is Takumi remembering these scenes? How did he see these scenes? Hell yeah, Senna! You gotta back him up.
What kind of magic trick is that? Nozomi! Within my company, they are what we call porters. More precisely, one could perhaps refer to them as mind control units. All of the things I had unconsciously seen, all the thoughts I'd unconsciously read.
僕は盗撮野郎ってことか。お似合いだね。
Hell yeah! This is one of both Takumi's abilities to perceive things outside of their own perception using God's gaze. Oh, what a badass ability. He can scry on anyone.
Huh, guess I'm a peeping Tom. How in character. Shogun calmly gave me orders as I laughed at myself.
Hell yeah, Yoda.
Open your channel and read the porter's minds, like Kozupi would. They're somewhere in Scramble Crossing. Search for them. Find them. I opened my channel. I didn't have to think about what to do. Without being conscious of it, I enacted it by feel alone. And then, the minds of everyone here, their negative emotions, became visible and instantly flowed into me. Ah!
Ooh, shit. Wow, that's a cool effect.
Malice, hatred, envy, lust, servility, cowardice, superficiality, corruption, cunning, indecency, hideousness, vulgarity, libido, madness, bloodthirst. It was the manifestation of the unsightly emotions people hid from one another, more brutal, unequivocal, and repugnant than words could ever be. All the negative emotions people held inside them then began a torrent of images, and this torrent proceeded to swallow up, shatter, and violate my mind.
Ooh, that is one hell of a psychic attack.
I was verbally abused by words of disdain, gazes of contempt paraded down on me. I was spat on, my nails were peeled off, I was punched in the face multiple times, I was kicked in the ass, my hair was torn out, my nose was chewed to shreds,
Oh god.
my eyeballs were gouged out, my tongue was ripped from my mouth, my blood was sucked, I was showered with boiling water and covered with burns. Raped in the ass.
Oh god.
Genitals were crushed. All my skin was torn off. Arms were broken. All my bones were broken. I was beaten with a blunt weapon. I was stabbed with a blade. My organs were gouged out. My neck was strangled. My flesh was eaten by a giant beast. I was thrown off a high place. I drowned in a pool of water. Had my entire body burned by flames. Having synchronized with it all, my mind was being broken. Felt like I was about to go insane. I gritted my teeth and desperately held on to my consciousness. Was this how Kozupi had lived her entire life?
Oh my
見るべき
god.
妄想をコントロールするんだ
Control the delusions you want to see.
全てを受信しちゃダメだ標的を絞り
Don't receive them all. Ring out the target.
音を頼りにする
Use the sound to your advantage. The sound. All while enduring the negative emotions are overwhelming me. I listened carefully. What came to me were voices from all around. Isolating them, I searched for the sound. I heard a mechanical sound. The one Seiratan had said would kill me. The sound had also been inside the memories I'd gotten from reading minds. The sound had destroyed a porter's rucksack that emitted the sound with her D-sword.
Oh, thank you so much for the donation, Void Dweller.
So if I were to focus on that sound, the delusion I heard.
May the divine light save us. May the divine light save us. Can you imagine Kozupi living with this? Seriously.
There were multiple voices. There was more than one porter here.
3人組だ
Looks like there are 3 of them.
Come on, guided scattershot. Let's go.
Holding my breath, I took a step forward. In front of me was a chaotic crowd. Without a trace of order, they moved through the scramble crossing as they pleased, beating each other within an inch of their lives. It would be difficult to go straight through. I hacked the delusion of the people in the direction of the target. And so, little by little, the people in my field of view made way, and there a path was made for me. There was a single man about 50 meters from me, and all the obstacles between me and him had now been removed. Our eyes met. With a blunt man in a suit wearing a rucksack on his back.
1人目
There's the first. Taking the shortest path there, I ran. Straight ahead. Through the crowd. Without bumping into anyone.
Hell yeah, I could phase through.
All while dragging my D-sword along with me. Ow! The porter, having noticed me, frantically turned around and tried to run. But I wouldn't allow. Just like Senna, I swung my D-sword, a blade longer than I was tall. Zantetsuken! As always, it felt weightless. I could wield it like it was an extension of my arm. The tip of the G-sword dug into the rucksack. And then, almost as if it had been melted in unsettling high temperature, its contents were vaporized. The man sank to the ground. Cradling his head as he trembled from fear. Without looking at it even one more time, I headed for the second one. Below O front. Once again, the obstacles leading up to it began to disappear, and a path was built. The man who stood there was extremely thin, wore a checkerboard shirt and a pair of jeans. He had long hair and his skin was alarmingly pale.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see him kick Sua's ass.
He seemed to be holding a bag, which he was treating with great care. Gotcha. Noticing me, tried to blend into the crowd. Before he could do anything, I threw my D-sword! fly. I formed a delusion, ignoring all known laws of physics, and flew parallel to the ground, soaring faster and faster, like a goddamn bee. It delicately corrected its path, then pierced the man's bag with unmatched accuracy. Emitted a faint light, and the man fell to the ground. Just one more. I approached the man now on the ground and retrieved my D-sword. Third one was in front of Hachiko. Seen that porter countless times by now. Actually, let me be more precise. I had talked to them almost every day.
Really?
The crowd dissipated, and for the third time a direct path appeared. And at the end of it was a woman wearing white scrubs. A fact that made her conspicuous as could be.
あなたが3人目です。
You're the last one.
葉月さん。
Yep, it's the nurse.
いや。グリム。
Whoa! Man! What? Grim was the fucking nurse! So she was evil all along! Oh my god!
Hazuki-san? No. Grim.
Come on, show me your evil face. Oh my god! Whoa!
The nurse who had smiled so gently to me at the hospital was now glaring daggers at me. She had a large handbag with her. More than likely, there was a NoaH 2 terminal inside.
真実を暴くんだ。
Reveal the truth!
彼女がしてきたことをこの場にいる人たちに提示すれば。
Oh, that's Shogun.
If you show all these people what she did,
この熱病のような混乱は収まる。
this fever-like chaos will subside. What she did?
彼女がグリムなら、これまでの不自然な言動に君は気づいている。
That was, oh my god, that's crazy!
If she is Grim, you should have noticed the unnatural action she has taken before now.
僕が最初に君に接触した時のことを思い出して。
Think back to the first time I made contact with you.
僕は君に貼り付け事件の予言をした。君への警鐘だった。
I showed you a prediction of the crucifixion case. It was meant to be a wake-up call for you.
でも僕よりも先に
But there was someone else.
貼り付けを予言した人間がいる。
Someone who predicted the crucifixion before me.
No.
Ah! I remembered the exchange we've had at the time. A few moments before Shogun talked to me for the first time, Grim had left the chat room. But right before that, they posted an image as a joke. A drawing.
That one! Oh my god, I didn't even recognize it! The freaking stabbed Fraggle. Oh my god.
The very same drawing that Hazuki-san had scribbled on the medical chart. The drawing had been very poorly done, but matters what it was depicting.
Bye, Void. Thank you so much for coming.
The crucifixion case. Besides, first time Grim had talked to me about the New Gen case, they'd said this.
It's all up in your neighborhood, lol. That's true. Oh my god, I didn't realize that he never told him where he lived.
Even though I had never told them I lived in Shibuya. Even a few hours earlier, Grim had left some comments that made it seem like they knew I was Nishijo Takumi.
Oh my god, that's right. That's right. I forgot that Grim didn't know who he was. You're a celebrity, so you'll be the center of attention, lol.
Second time I gone to the hospital, I'll get Hazuki-san instead.
Show us your true form, Hazuki.
先生はもういません。
Did she kill him? Oh my god. I'm afraid Dr. Takashina is no longer here.
And a week later, Dr. Takashina's corpse had been found. I swallowed back my saliva.
あの人が
Is she
真犯人
the real killer?
The very first choice in the game determined whether she has glasses on is right. That's insane.
Her mind was right before me. If I looked inward, I could see.
信仰の救いあれ
May the divine light save us. Show us your true form. Midnight fell on AH Tokyo General Hospital, the place of Hazuki Shino's work. Within one of its operating rooms, the nurse stood nearly still. On the bed lay a young man, Konoe Chizuo. Sleeping pills he had been given to induce a deep coma in him.
信仰の救いあれ
Extreme violence incoming? Oh God. May the divine light save us. So she did the crucifixion. Oh wow. As she repeated the same words over and over like a Buddhist prayer, Hazuki caressed her large, swollen... Oh my God. Oh my God, that is fucked up. Oh my God. She slowly... oh my God. That is fucked up. She slowly removed her white scrubs and sat at the offering table, scalpel in hand. Oh, God. Oh, God.
救いあれ
Salvation. Oh, God. Hello, exactly. I'm listening. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please don't show it. Then, with no anesthesia to speak of, she incised her own abdomen. Incisions so masterfully done, it would have earned her incredible praise from surgeons and obstetricians. Oh, God. Oh, God, don't show it, please. I'm begging you, don't show it. Although she was a mere nurse, her surgical skills were quite remarkable. Even while enduring the evident pain of self-surgery, the incision she made in her abdomen was performed with the utmost dexterity. Blood and amniotic fluid from the wound, her face contorted in pain. Then, after a few grueling moments passed, Hazuki considered her own hand inside her abdomen, and from within her she removed a blood-stained fetus. Oh my God! The fetus had yet to reach full maturity, and its forced removal had already ended its life prematurely. Oh, thank God they don't show it. Okay. Oh, God. Hazuki performed an ophthalmolotomy, cutting the umbilical cord. Upon completion of this, she embraced her child, lovingly, then placed it on the stand next to the operating table. With her hands now free, she began suturing her wound. What the fuck? This is one of the most fucked up things I've ever seen or heard. The whole ordeal took nearly an hour to complete. How did she not pass out from the blood loss? With the near sheer amount of pain the procedure procured, any normal person would have fainted long ago. Turning the fetus to her embrace, she stood up from the operating table and approached the man lying down on the bed. So she did that one. Oh my God. With bloodshot eyes, she looked down toward the unconscious man's face and thrust the scalpel into his abdomen. All right, we know what's gonna happen. You don't have to. Oh God, we know what's gonna happen. Oh God. The movement was reckless and without care, providing a vast contrast to how delicately and accurately she had torn open her own abdomen before. The pain roused the man. Before he considered any hope of escape, he realized both his arms and legs were tied securely to the bed. Disregarding the man's screams, Hazuki drew back the scalpel she'd used to stab him. It cut through his flesh, tore through his skin, blood gushed forth, covering her face in crimson. Oh, you gotta kill her. Takumi, you gotta fucking kill her.
信仰の救いをあなたに
May the divine light save you, sir. She neared her hands to the victim's wound. And then she forcefully began to widen horizontally. The sound of flesh being torn open echoed throughout the operating room. Oh god. Oh god. The man's body started violently convulsing as the pain forced him to undergo a cycle of fainting, then waking up again. Oh my god. As she gazed at the open wound, Hazuki smiled a gentle smile. She then took her own child, which she has taken from herself, and forcibly pushed it inside the man's gaping wound. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. May the divine light save us. Midnight fell on Age Tokyo General Hospital, the place of Hazuki Shino's work. Within one of its operating rooms, the nurse stood nearly still. On the bed lay her psychiatrist colleague, Takashina Fumio. He was tied to the bed. This is not the only thing that had been done to him. His cranium had been opened, his brain was exposed, his skull had been cut cleanly, the line being right above the eyes. May the divine light save you, Dr. Takashina.
Hazuki-kun, こんなことやめろ。
Hazuki-kun, stop this. Whatever you're doing, stop.
Takashina was conscious. Due to the effects of the anesthesia, he did not feel any pain from the cut. Utter dread he felt, kept his eyes open wide. His body was sweating greatly. Oh my god. She did murder him. Salvation. Ignoring Takashina's pleas for his life, Hazuki retrieved a shiny silver utensil from the pocket of her white scrubs. A utensil that could not be referred to as a traditional surgical tool. Oh, it was a spoon, and all too ordinary piece of tableware.
What are you planning to do with that? Stop this! Stop!
Hazuki reveled in ecstasy. As if enjoying a meal of Korean rice, she took a spoonful of Takashina. Oh my god! She then took the spoon and violently cast the contents on a stainless steel tray. The pink brain tissue was pulped into a jelly-esque substance. Hazuki throws the spoon inside the... Oh my god! This time Akila, even more matter than she had the first time, scraped away the brain tissue. Takashina's own brain was getting removed from his body, yet he felt no pain, nor did he lose consciousness! As well as the anesthesia had robbed him of any freedom of movement whatsoever, all the man could do was tremble in fear.
これがあなたの記憶なんですね。
Just fucking smoke her. Smoke her ass. Kill her. No, please, you gotta fucking just murder her. Erase her from existence.
Those were your memories, weren't they?
Hazuki Shino looked up at the projection in shock. On Scramble Crossing's 4 massive jumbotrons, her very own memories were being shown! Oh my god! Yeah, of course Takumi is OP as fuck. She couldn't even understand how it was being done. Perhaps it was in Shijo Takumi's power as a gigalomaniac.
あなたの記憶です。
Your memories.
Oh, interesting. We're not doing Takumi's narration anymore. With his head hung low and D-sword in hand, Shijo Takumi muttered those words. The riot came to a halt. That's where he got rid of the mind control. Silence was now the ruling entity. The sounds and people had been assailing each other until only a moment ago were now looking up toward the screens. Some went pale, some averted their eyes, some felt such horror it compelled them to vomit. Yeah, seriously. The mass media were starting to record Hazuki with their cameras. Countless blinding flashes ensued.
あなたが ニュージェネ事件の真犯人だったんだ。
I thought it was Sua, but it was her. Oh my god, wow, that's a good red herring. My god, wow, that is an incredible red herring, and that the other dude was still evil, but it wasn't him being the murderer. Wow, that's incredible.
It was you. You were the culprit behind New Gen.
私の記憶を映像に投影したんですね。
You projected my memories as image data.
もう言い逃れはできませんよ。
There's nowhere to run.
胎児とあなたの DNA を鑑定すればわかることです。
A DNA test on both you and the fetus will reveal everything.
Fucking
どうして
killer.
あんなことを。ねえ、クリム。
Oh god, yeah, I feel queasy. I feel queasy. Yeah, too, Mr. Theater. Oh god.
Why did you do it? Tell me. Grim!
ナイトハルト。
Nightheart.
すべては教祖様のお言葉なんですよ。
Yep, it's all that fucking Neurose asshole's fault. Because the glorious founder ordered it so. Oh boy, does she have a D-sword too? Hazuki plunged her hand in the bag resting over her shoulder. From which she retrieved both the NoaH 2 terminal port and oh, she's gonna kill herself, I bet. She gripped the scalpel and placed it right across her throat. Due to the nature of her position as a nurse, she knew the location of the carotid artery all too well. Hazuki smiled at Nishito Takumi. It was a kind smile, much like the one she would so often show her patients. May the divine light save us! As her own blood gushed forth from her neck, her entire body was painted a bright crimson. Takumi, you're gonna be a real superhero!
He's real Espa.
Oh god. Oh god! He's the Messiah! Oh god. Oh god.
I didn't know who, but someone had mumbled those words. After seeing the sheer number of gazes pierce through me, I realized that those words were also directed at me. In front of a countless number of people, Hazuki Shino had committed suicide via slitting her throat. Although calling it a martyrdom might have been more accurate, a choking smell of blood filled the air. The ride had now entirely stopped.
Takumi, your job is not over yet. Now you have to friggin' kill NoaH too. And save Rimi. But I think they'll be prepared for you.
Hazuki Shino's memories of the crime she committed, which I projected directly onto the Jumbotrons, ended up being the perfect thing to make the excited parts of the mob quiet down. The shocking nature of what had been displayed left everyone at a loss for words. Even now, Hazuki Shino's corpse was still bleeding. A number of people then walked up to it and began kicking it.
Good, good.
It was the corpse of an atrocious murderer. There were no respects to be paid here. Next, they might even publicly behead her like it was the Middle Ages.
I would not be surprised.
What difference was there between her and the ones kicking her corpse? By their very nature, humans were disgusting, horrible creatures, myself included.
Okay, you're way too hard on yourself, Takumi. You are way too hard on yourself.
the media, like hyenas, were accumulating around anything that could act as a scoop. Roughly half of them would gather in Hazuki Shino's corpse, and the other half was surrounding me. Nishito-kun, talk about a sight to behold! We always knew you were strong and handsome.
Was that some kind of psychic power just now? So you really were an Esper. That's incredible.
Was today's gathering simply bait to lure out the true culprit from the get-go?
So yeah, now in this continuity, everybody knows psychic powers are real, but I assume that's gonna be... How old were you when your psychic abilities first manifested?
What was your nickname as a child? Have you ever been referred to as a prodigy or anything along those lines?
Do you plan to assist the police with their investigation?
Would you be willing to appear on one of our shows? One after the other, endless words of praise were thrown my way. Well done, Nishito!
Takumi-kun, look over here!
You're incredible!
I love you! Please go out with me!
One after the other, endless words of affection were thrown my way. I felt hollow hearing those voices. A fabricated image formed by public opinion, and a delusionary being. They weren't all too different, were they?
That's deep, man. Takumi! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Takumi, just so you know, I was doing it way before all these posers. Takumi! Takumi! Takumi!
It was all coming back. The energy they'd all shown when they'd seen me up on top of O-Front.
Takumi! Takumi!
Shut the fuck up! Unable to take it anymore, I screamed. So now you're doing a complete 180 and calling me a hero? Are you fucking kidding me? Tears started flowing. I felt completely miserable. I felt completely ridiculous. I didn't have it in me to keep going without crying. I wasn't a hero.
Oh god, he's reverting. Seriously. I'm an otaku freak. I spent entire days fapping over serotonin 60 figures like a goddamn pervert. I'm not 18, but I play a shit ton of eroge. I moe over sprites and CGs constantly. Takumi, seriously. In my head, all I ever think about is sexy delusions. I see a woman walking down the street. I imagine the whore naked. That's what I really am. Tears and mucus smeared down my face. I forgot I was being broadcasted live across the entire country. Didn't even occur to me that I was shaming myself yet again. I couldn't help it. I was physically incapable of reading the room. So? Still wanna call me a hero?!
僕は英雄なんかじゃない。所詮妄想の存在で希望だぜ。一人じゃ何もできないヘタレだ。
Because I'm not. I'm just a lazy-ass delusionary otaku freak. A useless loser who can't even do anything on his own.
Takumi, you did this on your own.
Voices around me went quiet. The onlookers sank into silence. The people from the media looked at me dubiously. Within the heart of Shibuya, in the middle of the humongous scramble crossing, only my voice was echoing.
それが僕だ。お前らに他人に僕っていう人間を決めさせない。僕の本質は僕が決める。
That's who I am. I won't let other people like you decide who I am. I'll decide what I really am.
僕はお前らのおもちゃじゃない。見せ物なんかにはならない。
I'm not your toy. I'm not some circus freak.
僕にはやるべきことがあるんだ。僕はお前たちなんかのために行動しない。
I have shit to do. I'm not here to do whatever you want me to. Rimi's smile appeared in my mind.
僕はただ
I'm just here. For the sake of those I cared about. I was here to fight, then disappear. But before I could voice that,
Ooh boy, NoaH is activating.
I suddenly noticed that the night sky reflected in the corner of my eye was turning pure white. It wasn't a cloud, nor was it snow falling a little too early in the year. By the time I realized it was the same phenomenon from back when the earthquake had hit, it was already too late.
サードメルト予定より早い。
The third melt, but it's too early. First thing I felt was the very earth itself beginning to rumble. The ground began to shake. The white in the sky was spreading further and further. The very next moment, I was struck with a violent ringing in my ears. This is an intensely shrill, resonant sound. My head felt like I was about to burst open. Everyone else around me was covering their ears too. And then...
Ooh shit.
the world was dyed completely white.
Chapter 10? We doing chapter 10? Yep. Gigalomaniac. Silent Sky. Yep, third impact. Oh, here we go. Okay, you guys. And with that, wow, that was one hell of an episode. Oh my god, you guys. Woo! Oh my god. Wow, and look at the time. Wow, exactly two, like, just, wow. Oh boy. Oh boy, we are now in the fucking endgame. Oh my god, that was a roller coaster of emotions. Oh my god, that was so fucking epic as hell. Seriously. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, antimatter, yeah, is no joke, Zash, definitely. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this is so fucking hype. So my main questions now is like, where's the real Rimi? Did she die? Did the original Rimi die? Like, and like make this delusion, or is the original Rimi somewhere? Yeah, that was such a fucking hype scene. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, now we gotta freaking take down Narose and the NoaH 2 machine. I wonder if Narose is gonna use the NoaH 2 to make himself into an artificial Gigalomaniac. And he also has to fight Sua, too. Unless Sua is gonna be fought by the girls, which is very possible. But, oh man. Oh man. Oh, thank you so much, Nagatrono. So yeah, I can't wait. You guys, we'll start chapter 10 for real next time on Tuesday. And, Sunday. And tomorrow is more Library of Arena, which is pretty close to ending. So until next time, I will say, so long, farewell, have waiters and good night. You're all the sweetest of motherfucking hearts. See ya.